Hey, what's up, everybody? Sean FC here to talk about No Fap. A lot of craze on YouTube about No Fap. Um, a lot of good videos, but I feel like a lot of them kind of miss the point of what it actually is, where it comes from, uh, the energetic effects and stages of it, its true purpose, and how to expect or what you should expect to feel and experience from going through this process. So, some of the videos touch on some of those points that I mentioned, but um, what it actually is just a new term or a cool term for celibacy. That's it. And I like that because it kind of takes I don't know, I guess the religious factors away from what the stigmatism of the word celibacy has behind it. But yeah, no fap is essentially just celibacy, man. Um, and the benefits of that and where it comes from. This is an ancient practice. This is something that people way back in the day that were connected with earth and one another. They didn't have any, digital distractions, or television, or anything like that, or the technology that we have today and all these distractions. They didn't have any of that. They had each other. They had the earth, they had the nighttime sky, the stars, they had themselves, they had their thoughts, and that's it. And they were more in tune with the energies around them and within themselves. So they found ways to kind of boost their energetic states, their vibrational states. And they realized that the most powerful energy that a human has within self is the power to create, or sexual energy, or the first and second chakra, right? So if you learn how to control this, then you learn how to control other aspects within yourself. All right, so that's basically what it is, and you can reach these, high vibrational energetic states through other practices, but celibacy is like probably one of the most effective ways to do that, especially in today's society, where all is thrown at you is sex, sex, sex through commercials, television, movies, whatever. Especially with young men. If you can learn how to control that within yourself, lots of things start to happen both in your inner world and your outer world. So the energetic effects of what happens and what's really going on is you're going through each level of your chakras, right? Beginning with the root. So um, you know how they say, you have an intention, and having an intention is like planting a seed. Um, and as that seed grows roots and grows upward towards the sky, that is symbolic of planting your intention, which we're talking about the root chakra, and the energy going upward through your crown chakra. Um, Now it's a little different because obviously nature makes that happen. The seed or the flower or the tree doesn't have to think about doing that. But the difference between nature and a flower or tree and a human being is when you choose to go through this process, your intention behind it is what's going to bring forth for the lack of better terms, you hear a lot of people talk about the superpowers or the gifts as you go through this no fap or celibacy process. Um, But the stronger your intention, the more, I guess, gifts or superpowers you'll see start to happen. There's a lot of focus on, um, I mean, you see these videos, and a lot of guys seem to get into this no fap um, period because the attention that they're gonna get from women, or I don't know, they feel more manly, or they feel like they have more energy, they feel stronger. These are all facts of things that will occur, and there's nothing wrong with going through the process to experience those things. But again, the stronger your intention and the more you understand about the process and what you're actually going through, the bigger the effects and the more quote unquote gifts or superpowers you will have and feel once you start going through this process. Because what's happening is, going back to your root chakra, you're starting the process, and you're energetically working through all of your chakras, which are connected to your mind. All right. So as you're going through this process, you're going to experience things, and things are going to come up. It could be childhood traumas. It can be, the way you view yourself versus the way the world views you. As you go through all of these different energy points in your body, you're going to realize that changes are happening, and you're actually becoming a better overall person, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And as you're going through you're activating all these different chakras and going through this healing process. Because let's keep it real, for most young men, sex is a vice, whether you're watching it on your computer, your phone, or, you're booty watching on the street, or, you're looking at, whoever you're attracted to, whether it's a man or woman or whatever. It's like sex is put on this pedestal, and that's like the main component, or the main force behind a lot of relationships. Is very superficial. So once you start to dim that, you begin to kind of see the darkness within yourself. You're working things out within yourself. Why is it that I focus on this instead of focusing on a person? And as you work these things out, you start to talk to people, or men or women, or whatever you're into, and you see them as not just an object anymore, or something to conquer. You connect with them on a very different level. You can appreciate their beauty, but it's in a different way. It's more of a beauty that's felt versus a beauty that's seen. So you start to activate all these different chakras, and your energetic vibration automatically begins to rise because of this process that you're going through, because you're harnessing and you're controlling your sexual or creative energy. All right. So that's pretty much the gist of it. The stages that you go through are different for everyone, because each of your chakras and these energetic points are connected to whatever experience that you may have had in your lifetime. And everybody's they've had different experiences. So as these chakras begin to activate, you may get stuck in certain places because that's where you hold, or you have a lot of problem areas. And it's different for everybody. Some people may move through them more quickly than others, and others may get stuck in certain areas. But as you go through this NoFap process, and the days go by, and you're really dedicated, you start to see its true purpose. And its true purpose is just to raise your energetic vibration, right? You become more aware of the energy around you, more sensitive to the energy around you, and you just become a little more spiritual in a sense. You look at things a lot differently, and like I said, you connect with everyone and everything around you on a different level. The things you can expect to feel are more energy, especially as a man. You're gonna feel a little bit more like testosterone pumping through your body, like more of like an alpha male. And as far as like the superpower, where they say, you know, women become more attracted to you, you do get a sense of that. You do get looks, and what's happening there is women are more in tune with their intuition and their energy within. They connect and they feel on a different level, more strongly than men, I believe. And it's just the way that we're designed. So when you're feeling that attraction from a woman, what you're feeling is actually what you're giving off. So you're not, when you put sex on a pedestal and you're constantly chasing a woman, right? She's gonna feel that. It's like a sense of desperation. That's a turnoff. But when you've learned how to control that, she feels that. So she knows now that it's something different about you. You know, the conversation is gonna be different. You're connecting with her on a different level. You're not like, you know, the majority of guys that she comes across and, you know, she catches looking at her ass or your breasts or whatever. You know, it's a different feeling that she's sensing from you, and that's what you're giving off because you learn how to control that creative energy. You know, it's more you raise your vibration. Your energy is now projected out in this way, and she can actually sense that. So that's that attraction that a lot of these videos talk about, as far as like the superpowers, and you know, women are more attracted to you. You're just getting back what you're putting out, essentially. So I just wanted to touch on that. I'm gonna go in a little bit more depth in a different video about what's actually going on, raising your energetic vibration, how this, you know, relates to manifestation, how you can get there, how you can manifest things in a more faster way, through affirmations, how to make your affirmations more powerful. I'm gonna really dig deep in more videos to come, but yeah, just want to put that out there. If you haven't tried this, learn about it, know why you're doing it, know what it really is, and yeah, let me know how it works out for you or how it's been going for you. All right. I'm Sean FC. You can connect with me at conversationswithsean@gmail.com, and hit the subscribe button, like this video if you like it, and I will connect with y'all later. Peace.